See right here, so more airflow, bigger turbine. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking out another video, and if you're new here, my name is JB and this right here is my 2015 F80 M3, and what we have in the box is my hybrid turbos. As you guys can see, these are Mosselmans. I ordered these since Black Friday sale. The barely came in. I'm super excited to install them. Alright guys, so basically if anybody is wondering why I went with the Mosselman, I reached out to a lot of people who's running these turbos already and everybody been happy with them. They're good for up to 800 horsepower, which is somewhere around the ballpark I'm looking for. And just in case, before anybody asks why I didn't go with single turbo, is because I actually do drive this car. It's not just a show car. I like to drive it to work. I take it to the canyons. I do a couple of track days whenever I can. And being in California, if you had a single turbo, you are just actually for trouble. And the cops out here definitely gonna probably give you a state ref. So I still want to be able to make more power while I can stay enjoy my car. So yeah guys, that's why I went with a hybrid turbo.
What a waste of love.
Alright guys, before I remove anything or drain the fluid, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the fuel pump relay, let the car run out of fuel before I go ahead and start disassembling anything. The reason I'm gonna be disconnecting the fuel is because after installation I'm gonna have to prime up the turbo and I don't want the car to start, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do it right now. Disconnect the fuel relay, let the car run out of gas, so when I'm priming I don't run into any trouble or have the car start. And your fuel pump relay passenger side right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and disconnect this. I'm not sure if you guys can see. Alright, this is off. Alright guys, so the only reason I am removing the transmission cover is to be able to put the car in neutral. All you really have to do is push this lever up and the car should go into neutral. You wanna make sure you open your coolant reservoir to let the coolant leak out. Alright guys, so once you have the two 10mm removed from the turbo, yep, this is the problem with BMWs. All the plastic tends to break. Alright guys, we are one step closer to removing the turbo. So what you want to do now is support the engine. Next you're gonna have to remove this motor mount and this bracket right here, and that should give you full access to the turbo. This is from the E46 M3 tow hook. And the engine support bar is from Harbor Freight. Alright guys, so to remove the motor mounts, you have E10s on the bottom and 60mm on the top. For the bracket, you're gonna need an E14. Alright guys, so now what I'm gonna do is disconnect all of the coolant and oil lines from the turbo and the block. And once I remove them, I'm gonna move this heat shield right here, and then I'm gonna start on mounting the turbo. You're gonna need a T30.
One eternity later.
Alright guys, once you remove all the coolant and oil lines, now I'm gonna move on to removing the turbo. You have 6 10mm bolts on the top and 3 on the bottom. Alright guys, so I got the first turbo out, the bike one, and man, I took a massive oil bath. So one down and one more to go. Alright guys, the turbos are out of the car. Now we're gonna do a side-by-side comparison. As you guys can see, these are the stock, and basically what they do is, as you guys can see, there's a lip right here. They pretty much machine out the lip to make it the full size, as you guys can see right here. So more airflow, bigger turbine. They did the same thing on the inside as well. As you can see, that is a lot bigger than the stock one is. Which should make a huge difference. So I bought a turbo install kit from BMS World. You pretty much have everything you're gonna need: new nuts and bolts, O-ring, gas kits, pretty much everything you need to reinstall the turbo, which is pretty much reversal from what you did to remove the turbo. You're just gonna go ahead and reinstall everything. Make sure you torque everything down to spec. So yeah guys, let's get it. Alright guys, so I have my oil feed and return line connected to the turbo already. Make sure you change the O-ring. And the turbo is ready to go back into the car. Alright guys, the first turbo is in, all mounted and secure with new hardwares. And also remember, after you install the first turbo, make sure you put this shield back in here before installing the second turbo. Alright guys, the second turbo is in. One last look at these beauties before the cover goes on. Alright guys, I'm pretty much all done. As you guys can see, the car has oil and coolant. So now I'm gonna go ahead and bleed the system. I have a charger on the car right now, just so we don't have a low battery. Alright guys, so to bleed the system, you wanna hit the key on. You wanna have your heater on as well. The fan to the lowest setting. Step on the gas. Alright, I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but the car is pretty much bleeding itself right now. Alright guys, I bled the car twice already. I'm gonna be flashing my stage 2 hybrid 91 octane. official first start. It's actually pretty quiet. No leaks so far. Alright guys, so there you have it. If you like this video, don't forget to smash a like, subscribe to the channel. It already helped me out. Thanks for watching once again. Really appreciate you guys. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.